that we have used to lock him up for more than 1 year, and the judge of the state say case is dismissed against him. We will take this up. That is detention is not going to be the end. We are going to sue the government of Lagos State for the gross breach of his fundamental rights. Of Lagos State is staffed and knowledgeable legal practitioners from head to bottom. Why they have chosen to do what they have done in respect of these people is only a reflection. That's our conclusion, that it is a state policy. The Ministry of Justice is part of the executive. If it was late in coming, we will still be there. We will have contracted diseases. Who knows that has not even contracted diseases? And so this is our position this morning, that this kind of terrible dehumanization, repression, abuse of people's rights will not go unchallenged. I want to thank you for your attention, gentlemen. Yes, I will. You could take so that maybe what you
let's have more of what you went through from the time of your arrest.
Sorry.
Your release. From your shift, your system.
Make it
brief. Yeah.
brief.
Please
Don't just
Sorry.
use.
The journey to prison was not an easy task. And for those who are quick to judge, when you see the Black Maria going, and you see those inside the Black Maria, they are criminals. Before you judge anyone, I think you should make inquiry if what they charge the people in the Black Maria, they committed the offense. Because I was arrested illegally. I was just a passerby. And they arrested me. I was going with my friend on that day, October 21, 2020. Ever since then, they detained me in the station at Lion Building. We spent about some weeks. They transferred us down to Party, called the state Seyi. We spent about some weeks also. They transferred us down again to SAS, Federal SAS in Ikeja. Finally, they brought us back again to Panti before we were now being taken to the maximum correctional center. I will never call that a correctional center. I will say it is a corruptional center because they are not correcting anything. Instead, they are adding to the situation of the inmates. Some people went to the prison with just a stealing case, and when they have their freedom, they end up being a robber. It takes only the grace of God for someone to go to the prison and become what God wanted him to be. It takes only the intervention of God and those who he raised up on my behalf for me to be here today and speaking with you. Because what they meant, even they have ordered that they should kill us the day they arrested us at CMS. So the guy that arrested me together with him, he was telling them, complaining that then the man who gave the order that they should kill us, he was telling him that didn't he recognize his face? That I think that was what saved us that day. If not, this is not what we have been saying. My family, they did not know my whereabouts. About 4 days in the custody, in the police custody, we couldn't make call to call our family and tell them where we are. They have been looking for me all about. No food, no water. No food, no water. No means of communication. Until the day they took us to State Command to see the Commissioner of Police. And we went there, even the other division, they were bringing their suspects. So we all met in State Command. and the commissioner of police addressed us. And he said, I could remember, he said they should release every NSAS protesters, and we were all happy that day. He said they should take us back to the station and set us free. On getting back to the station, these people, they never did what the commissioner of police asked them to do. They kept us back in the cell. We were there shouting. Nobody could hear our voice. They were even making jest of us in the station, calling us Sowosoke Weri. From the video to the last rank. They were making jest of us that day. So it wasn't an easy task ever since I've been arrested. But by the intervention of God and those who He raised up for me, so many people are there. They have even forgotten them in the prison called Correctional Center. Some innocents are there who has never committed any offense. Illegal detention. The same thing that would have happened to me if God has not intervened. But I thank God for today. I am sound and healthy. I give God all the glory. And for those that supported me, I thank every one of you. I really appreciate all your efforts so far over me. Thank you all. That's all I have.
How are you feeding? How are you feeding in prison? Will it prison food or your family will bring you food?
The food they were serving in the prison, I think if that meal should be given to a dog, he will never accept it. The dog will never, as animal will never accept the food. So my family were the one providing what to eat, providing for me what to eat and what to drink.
Sorry, at what point did you know that? At what point did your parents know that, oh, this was where you were?
Okay.
How were you able to communicate with them?
It was after they took us to the state command. The next day they took us to magistrate court, Yaba.
That's like how long? How many weeks?
From the time of the sentence, okay, it was about a week. All those processes took place, about a week. So they took us to state command. After then, the next day, after the city has ordered that they should release us. The next day, because we were complaining because we were in deep pains, we had to complain. So very early in the morning, they took us down to magistrate court from every other divisions, and which the CP who gave order must know about. So I was thinking, what is he trying to fool us by telling us that they should release us or what?
In front of camera.
Yes. So they took us to court. On our way back, Yaba Court 2, Magistrate Court, and the magistrate gave us adjournment to December 7, 2020, yes.
You said they took you, and like how many were they taken to the university?
To the we were about 30 something.
For NSAS protesters?
In that cell,
In
just
that is one
at
cell.
Lion Building. I'm talking about Lion Building, not other division. When I say division, I mean other police stations. Yes, so we all met in Yaba Magistrate Court that day. So the magistrate called us out and she gave us adjournment to December 7. Before December, okay, that day after the magistrate has pronounced adjournment, so they took us back to station. The night on our phones are being kept by the IPO. God so he left the nylon on the counter. So one of the guys that was arrested with me, he took the nylon in. So then I have access to my phone. I have to chat a celebrity online on Instagram. Obagidi. So he chatted me up. He said, what can I explain everything to him? What happened? How everything happened? So I explained to him, and he also contacted other bloggers. So they were posting. I think the report now gets to their station. That who are those guys in your station making video with their phone? Because then I was putting on a necklace. So they were questioning the DPO that why would they allow a suspect to be putting on necklace and using phone in the cell. Even while I was in the cell, I was looking at the comment section. Some people were saying it's a lie. It's a lie. It's a plan work, that they are lying. That how can they be in the cell using phone? How can they be in the cell putting on necklace? I saw everything. But the guy said something, and he said I should try and make a video of myself so they can believe that truly we are in detention. And so that was what I did. I made a video of myself telling the government what we are passing through. That after they have ordered that they should release us, but we are still in the cell. So the video went viral. They called the station. So they were all reporting from their various houses to the station, saying, where is the phone? Because they saw my face. They were asking me where is the phone that I used in making the video. I said I don't have any phone with me. And they searched everybody, they couldn't find any phone. They were now contemplating on my necklace that I have placed a camera on my necklace, that I should provide that necklace. I said no, that even the necklace I can't find it anymore. They said if that is the case, they will do me what I will not like, threatening me with all sort of words. So I told my friend who was with the necklace, I told him that he should provide the necklace, that these people are threatening me and I couldn't bear it anymore. So they should just provide it. So my friend brought out the necklace and I submitted it to them. That was how my necklace went. Vanished. So from there, I have contacted my family. I think they are aware then that I am now at liability. Even for the fact that my family are aware that I and other people were in the detention, whenever they come to check on us, they will lie to them that nobody is in their custody. And they kept us in pains, not even giving us food, even water. We were drinking the water in the toilet. Then we were drinking the water in the toilet. If the only food we have access to, even the people, there are some other suspects in their detention, they detain who they caught in the scene of crime, but they separated us. They know these people are NSAS protesters. They were not hoodlums, and they were not among those who were destroying the government property. That was the reason why they had to punish us. And those ones who they caught with the government property, they set them free at last. They set them free at last. But we, because of the way the country was then, the rioting, if I would call it rioting, between the citizens and the police that was happening, I think that was why they had to punish us. But because of the video I made, so they had to transfer us from that cell, from that station to Banti State CID. People came to check us in Lionville, but we were already been transferred to Banti, and they were telling those people that we have been taken to the correctional center, which was wrong information. They passed to them then. So they were just deceiving everyone who were coming to check on us, who were coming to fight for us. They were just deceiving them by giving them wrong information. Until the day they now transferred us again to what is it called? To the federal SAS as Ikeja. We were detained there for about some months. For some months, they said Panty is filled up, that they had to reduce us by transferring some people down to federal SAS. It's filled up, if I may, okay, some people may want to know what was filled in their custody. It was human beings. It was human beings. Some people were dying. Some people were fainting. Every day in Panty. Some people were dying, some people were fainting. No traces. No traces. Even there are some people who their family has been looking for them up to today, up to date.
And if I can ask you, when you are eventually released, how did you feel? The very moment of release.
The very moment of release,
When you stepped out.
when I stepped out, I felt relieved because prison is a bondage, captivity. So I feel relieved and I thank God that day, because if not for God, what the enemies meant for evil, God turned it around.
So were you also
So-
while in prison that one day you were free?
Yes, very, yes.
What kept you going?
God kept me going. God
Like
kept me
how
going.
many other people that are like any SARS protesters in your category are there in that your knowledge at that moment?
Okay. There was a day Proficients told me that I should make inquiry about the people who were arrested on the NSAS period. So I was asking what about in the maximum correctional center. They told me that there are so many NSAS protesters in the medium correctional center, not in maximum. Because maximum is a place where people who have been jailed a long time for a long time period, that is where they are being kept. And those who are condemned, life.
So why were you taken to maximum?
I never knew the reason why they took me to maximum. So I couldn't find any NSAS protesters then when Provisions told me that I should make inquiry on how many NSAS protesters were there.
Okay, let me ask. Tell us about how you feel after being subjected to this kind of harrowing experience for a crime the court has said you are competent.
Well, to me, I felt that was how God wants it. Because if God has not permitted it, I don't think it will work out. So I forgive and I forget. I forgive and I forget. Because I don't think this country is something else. A country whereby you cannot voice out, you cannot express your pains, your feelings.
So right now you have no reason at all to still seek justice for the wrong way you experienced
Detention.
while in detention. You have no plans to maybe even sue the federal government for being an interference to your fundamental human rights.
Okay. If I will talk about that, I would really love to do that. I would really love to do that. And I cannot do that myself. But with the support of,
It's not just lawyers.
yes, with the support of my lawyer, and every other person, I think that will be possible.
Mr. Seyi,
Yes, sir.
when you are being taken to prison for something, like how many people like yourself are being taken to that custody at that time?
That time, we were about, in the Black Maria, we were about 50 something.
In just one black man.
One black man.
And there are so many black Marias.
Yes,
Taking people.
yes.
So how many can you count?
How many can I count?
Taken together with you.
That were taken together with me
To prison.
to prison the day I was transferred to the prison. It was just two. Just two.
Can see. The number is huge.
Just
For
two.
him, just what you can collect. Just
Yes. Just
for the
they keep transferring people. I think 2 weeks interval. They were transferring people from Panti to the prison, to other prisons.
So all these arrests were made on the day of that NSAS protest.
Yes.
So, sorry, previously before you were arrested, you had participated in the interview.
I never, no, I was not.
It's only the day when he went to go there to come confirm
Yes.
whether indeed this shooting took place, whether this.
So you're going to let
Yes.
Yes.
On my way back home with my friend.
okay, coming from there.
Yes, coming from Lekki, because we got to Lekki that day, but there was nobody.
Your friends were they arrested?
No. It was just one friend. It was just a friend of mine. But he escaped that day. Even he told me that they had to force him to carry the dead person. Well, that day at Marina Sims. That
Shooting was going on.
yes, every shooting. Every shooting was going on that day.
You are saying you witnessed that shooting on that day.
The shooting, yes, I witnessed everything.
That's one of
I think that was what brought my arrest, because I was trying to escape on that day. I was trying to escape, me and my friend, not just only me and my friend.
That was the morning of the 21st. That was referring to the post. That was post 20th of October 9th. Every shooting was still going on. Despite the denials by the Lagos State government, the denials by
The
the federal
soldiers
government.
were shooting. Even the mopos around there,
Wow.
they were shooting.
They were also shooting.
The police were shooting.
Moving barricade for barricade, shooting people.
And what caused the fight that morning on that day when me and my friend went to Lekki, what caused the fight between the police at Marina Service and the guys, the protesters that day? They said later on, I get to know that they said the police have killed someone. So those people were trying to revenge on that person who was killed. That was what caused the fight between them. So the police had to inform the soldiers to come. That was the big. That was the period of time me and my friend were passing by.
That's by CNS.
Yes.
CNS line.
So how long exactly did you spend in the prison facility?
In the prison facility, I went to the prison on February 9th of February 2021. This year.
But before then you have been in detention.
Yes.
On October
October
21,
21, 2020.
it was detained at Nine Building, detained at Panti, detained at Federal SARS.
What?
We can't actually exhaust the question for Seyi.
So
Actually,
clearly, what from the story of Seyi Awobola, SARS has not really been terminated. They are still alive.
They are still
alive and working. Even
They are
in
working.
that Ikeja. That's the story. That's the kernel of the entire story.
They are still-
That
they are still
1 year
working.
after the whole NSAS protest, the Nigerian police force, the federal government of Nigeria, and the Lagos State government are still keeping that organ, that repressive organ of the state intact. And the notice is very clear to all NSAS protesters. When police brutality has not ended, resistance too cannot end. And for even the account of Mr. Seyi Awobola, it's not clear that many people are left incarcerated, even dead, in
custody of correctional centers who are not nothing more but even malzealous. Not to add, Mr. Awobola, the Minister of Interior, has been going up and down saying that the prisons are very okay. There's no basis for him to resign. And in fact, he was referring to the just jailbreak because I've been seeing consistent jailbreak. And even from the account of Mr. Seyi here, he said the food they are being given is not even a food meant for dogs. It's clear you can't keep people in air and expect them to continue to sing hallelujah. It's impossible. Our gaze are nothing else but hair on hearts. And the likes of Awobola, the likes of General Muhammadu Buhari retired, the likes of Osibanjo, the likes of someone who wanted to work, I don't know whether this work of his last of his lifetime, who wanted to work, and then all of them, and he's still maintaining the fact that all is well, all is not really well. Hundreds, from his account, from his own singular eyewitness account, hundreds entered into that prison. Hundreds are still languishing in prison. We cannot continue this way. I want to assure all of them that when oppression is constant, resistance always constant. Say a luta continua.